points, huh? Yes, Zumaira. Last time my dad joined, now my mom joined. Okay, you have 30 seconds only. Let's go. You are just converting 50 kg 80 grams into grams. Okay. Fiery, you're not joining. Okay, no problem. You can also type into the chat if you want to. Okay. Alright. You have about 10 seconds left. Wow, a lot of answers today, huh? We have quite a number of joiners today. Welcome to everybody who are new here. Hello. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths, and we are at question number 1 out of 8. This is the 2019 PSLE review, okay? Alright, alamak, somebody said there's no way that people are getting this wrong. Yeah, okay, so the most important part that I think 32 of you got wrong is that we are looking at 50 kg, not 5 kg, okay? So congratulations to the 23 of you. And we have red lizard at the top place. So 50 kg is actually 50,000 grams. 1 kg is 1,000, right? So you just put 3 zeros behind, and then you add an 80 behind, you will get 50,080, which is option 3. 50,080, option number 3. Okay, everybody? Alright, I see that our numbers are growing. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. And today we are going through the 2019 PSLE review. Okay, and the questions are actually exact questions from the 2019 paper. Alright, so if you think this is helpful for you, can you please help us share this live to many people? And the person who can get first place at the end of our Kahoot today will win a $10 Popular voucher, okay? For those of you who want to join, now's a good time. The game pin is at the bottom, 821-3184. Game pin is 821-3184. Okay, I will give you about 20 seconds. You quickly join, and then we begin again for question 2. There are multiple double points questions for you to climb the rank, okay? Game pin again is 821-3184. And our light goal for today is 50,000. And we are already at 13, which is wonderful. Okay, yes, I will wait for you, L. Yes, L. Oh, sure, Inferno. You can just watch my pretty face. No problem. Or you can learn via TikTok as well. Thank you, Amar, for sharing. Okay. So the game pin is 821-3184, and our light goal for today is 50,000. Let's go. Let's try. Okay. The secondary live class is on Mondays and Saturdays. Mondays and Saturdays. Okay, let's go. Next question. Okay, next question. Question number 2. Okay, question number 2. Saint kept his gold and silver stars in 2 boxes. The ratio of the number of gold to silver stars in the first box is 1:5. Gold to silver in the second box is 1:2. And then you have the same number of stars in both boxes. Okay? Sure, Ellen, no problem. There are double points. You can definitely climb up the ranks later, okay? No worries. Okay, let me just catch up on some of the chat while you guys are solving this. This one, no need to use calculator, by the way. No need to use calculator at all because this is actually from paper 1. Okay, from paper 1. Alright, once again, for those of you who are here and you are also fasting, thank you for sharing your evening with me. If you are not fasting, same thing, thank you for sharing your evening with me. We are at question number 2 of 8 questions. These are all from the 2019 PSLE paper. Okay? 2019 PSLE. Alright, unfortunately, I don't teach secondary levels. I'm the primary math specialist at MasterMaths, so I focus on primary level. So for those asking, I'm sorry, I do not teach that, but we do have classes at secondary level. Okay. We do not give out the PSLE 2019 paper, but the questions that we are doing here are or can be found on our Telegram channel at MasterMaths PSLE. You can see the banner right up top, MasterMaths PSLE, okay? Thank you. Brow, what do you want? Oh no, bro. Bro, what do you want? Thank you so much. You ask your sister to come and join, okay? Thank you, Reno, for sharing the live. Okay, the correct answer is 1/4. What happened here? There are quite a number of you who got this wrong as well. Now, guys, if you find these questions tough, very unfortunate, these are actual PSLE questions. The numbers never change as well. So let's try to learn from the questions here and be able to solve them when we see them again next time, okay? So, once again, Red Lizard still up top with Speedy Falcon, just only 3 points away. But there are double points for you to climb the ranks very, very quickly, okay? And the rest of you on the leaderboard, good job as well. Let's take a look at the solution here. Now, because the two boxes contain the same number of stars, what we want to do is to find the total, make the total the same. Okay? Am I lagging? Friends, am I lagging for you guys? Let's see. Am I lagging for you guys? Yes, no? No? Okay, no then great. Thank you so much for that. Okay, not lagging, Perfect. Okay, maybe Shaz, you want to rejoin back? Maybe that helps. Okay, so again, two boxes contain the same number of stars. So we find the total, make total the same. In box 1, total units is 6, but in box 2, only 3. So we got to double it, make it 6. Okay? So from there, you can find the goal, which is 1 unit and 2 units in the two boxes. Total 3 units. And then the total stars would be 6 plus 6, which is 12. So 3 out of 12 will give you 1/4. Okay? 3 out of 12 will give you 1/4. Sanjeev, if I am lagging, you may want to rejoin back again as well. Okay? Alright. Everybody good? Okay. So far so good, yeah? Anybody wants to join right now? If not, I move on to the next question already. Friends, wonderful. Okay, if you are feeling good about the question so far, can you type W in the chat? Let's see. Chill dude, okay, I will go in 5 seconds, okay? Can you also do me a favor and spam the like button, please? Our like goal for today is 50,000. Can we try to spam the like button, please? Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very much. I'll give you 5 seconds, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you, Mason, for the auto clicker. Alright, let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. Adila, this is a feature on TikTok. Okay, the table will appear sooner. So you want to know which column will the number 543 appear in. Thank you, Mason. Which column will the number 543 appear in? Okay. I give you a hint for those of you who are maybe a bit stuck. I give you a hint here. You focus on column A. What do you notice about the numbers in column A? And then use that to help you. Okay. What do you notice about the numbers in column A? And then use that to help you. Yes, Keon, you helped us already. The numbers in column A are in the 4 times table. You are right. I see. Blue Lock fanboy. Let's see if you are able to solve this one more time, okay? Okay, you have about slightly less than 2 minutes left. Secondary school people be winning. Really? Really? Honestly, if I'm not teaching and you ask me to do PSLE paper again, I don't think I can do it. But because I'm teaching, that's why it's okay lah. But if I wasn't teaching and then I have to do PSLE paper, I don't think I can do it. Yeah, because everything returned back to primary school teacher already. Okay, you have slightly over a minute left. Let's try. Thank you, Miranda, for liking the live. Alright, wow, we are almost at 20k and we are not even halfway there yet. Fantastic. We want to reach 50,000 likes today. Let's try to get there. Okay, once again, for those of you who are stuck, the hint here is this. Focus on the numbers in column A. Somebody mentioned that it's actually in the 4 times table. So use that to help you. Okay, use the numbers in column A to help you. And then from there, figure out what kind of numbers will fall into column B, what kind will fall into column C, what kind will fall into column D. Okay? Kion, that must be nice. That must be really nice. Your house got new aircon. I'm also very excited to move into my new house. But it's been taking so long. Calm soul. 15 years ago, you will write all the numbers until 543. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. That's going to take a long time, right? Thank you, Jay, for sharing. You guys got 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Okay, wow, very good to the people who got column D. Column D is indeed the correct answer. Now, how do we get column D? Shall we look at the leaderboard first? Yes, PS, you got it. 543 divided by 4 is the first step. Okay, so red lizard still up top. It seems like our leaderboard did not change, so good job there. Alright, so like I mentioned just now, you focus on column A, you realize that it's the multiples of 4. So your first step is to divide it by 4. You divide 543 by 4, you are going to get this number, which is 135 with a remainder of 3. Okay, with a remainder of 3. Now this remainder 3 tells us what? It tells us that if I cannot be in column A, I'm not a multiple of 4. If I got 1 remainder, I will be pushed to column B. If I got 2 remainders, I will be pushed to column C. And if I got 3 remainders, I will be pushed to column D. So remainder 3 means that will be in column D. Okay, it's as simple as that. So whenever you see questions relating to tables like this, number patterns tables like this, okay, what you can do is to focus on the numbers that are in a certain times table. And then from there you divide, and then the following columns will be your remainder columns. If you got remainder 1, it will be pushed to column B, remainder 2 will be column C, remainder 3 will be column D. Okay, so for example, for those of you who don't understand, repeat one more time. The number 4 can divide by 4 nicely, right? No remainder, that will be in A, because A are all the multiples of 4. But let's say I'm not 4, I'm 5. 5 divided by 4 remainder is 1. Remainder 1 must be the next one already, column B. But if let's say I'm 6, I got remainder 2, it must be the next one again. So that will be column C. Okay, and then 3 remainders, that will be column D. Okay? How I know column B is remainder 1? I just divide. 5 divided by 4 is 1 remainder 1. 9 divided by 4 is 2 remainder 1. 13 divided by 4 is 3 remainder 1. You will always get remainder 1. Okay? It's always remainder 1. You just divide the number by 4 because you're focusing on column A's patterns. Okay, everybody? Alright. Okay, so this is for question number 3. Once again, for those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are going through the 2019 PSLE review, and this is actually from question number 14 in paper 1 section A, if I'm not wrong, question 14. Okay, and we are now down to our 5 questions, another 5 questions of the 2019 PSLE review paper. And if you would like to get your hands on the paper, you can go on to our Telegram channel. The link is at the top. Okay? Alright, let's move on to question number 4. Thank you, Chill Dude and Delphi, by the way. You guys are sharing so much. Thanks a lot. And Shas also, thank you so much. Thank you, Chill Dude. Okay. Alright, next. Question number 4. Double points here. Okay. So you're going to see a figure. You're asked to find the area of EFGH, the white color one. Okay, find the unshaded area EFGH. Thanks, Amma, for sharing. Find the area of EFGH. Oh, Miranda so fast. Is it? Is that really the correct answer? This one also 2 marks, by the way, in PSLE. Should do it funnier. You trust Miranda's answer, you sure not? Brownie, you sure not? Okay, the correct answer will be revealed soon in about 2 minutes time, okay? Try to solve this question. You only have the length of ABCD, which is 12 cm. Okay. Hello, Mrs. Hu. Hello, Skibidi Toilet. For those of you who just joined, welcome. Hi, my name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are at question number 4 out of 8 questions. If you want to join now, now's actually a good time. The game pin is 8213184. Wow, chill dude, you share so much. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you, Suryati Saifu, for sharing as well. That's really nice of you. Yes, I think there's a Skibidi Toilet somewhere here. Okay. The code is 8213184. It's right above my head. Can you see? The code is 8213184, right above my head. Alright. Wow, quite a number of you are getting the same answer. Same answer. Is it really the same answer of 72? Waiting for the seconds. Okay. I have actually extended the timer so that some people can actually try the questions as we go. Okay. I cannot tell you if you're correct or wrong because then everybody will flock to that answer, but I will let you know soon, okay? Where I went last week, I was at home actually. I was on MC. I wasn't doing or feeling very well. Yeah, that's why. But I'm here back again today. If you guys missed me, here's my pretty face for you. I'm just kidding, by the way. Okay, you have 10 seconds left. Thank you, Slay Girly. Thank you. I am feeling better now, but very hungry already. Okay, final 2 seconds. 1, let's go. The correct answer is indeed 72. Congratulations to all of you who got it right. Actually, many people got it right in the chat as well. So how do we solve this? Very good job to those of you who got it right. Red Lizard still maintaining the leaderboard. Not bad. Araf, hi. Welcome. Okay, so how to solve question 4? Let's take a look. Chill Dude is asking Miranda for the answers now. Ah, my dear. Okay, so how to solve? Well, if you you split the diagram into 2 parts, the pink part and the blue part, you will get 2 triangles, right? The white part will be broken into 2 triangles. So for the pink one, the white triangle is half of the pink rectangle. For the blue one, also half, because they share the same base. Basically, the base of the triangle is the length, the height is the breadth. Okay, so we will get half for the pink side, another half for the blue side, which means in total it will still be half of the total. So all you gotta do is find half of the total area. Okay, and total area is 12 times 12, 144. Half of it will be 72. Okay, half of it will be 72. Got it? Alright. Thank you, Chill Dude, for sharing again. Alright, friends, if you are clear here, we are going to move on to question number 5. I can tell you that question number 8 is the toughest, but I have given you some hints later on. So hang in there, okay? Now, before I move on to question 5, can I get your very nice help to share this live with at least 5 people and to spam the like button, because we are only halfway to our like goal. Only halfway there only. I want to reach 50k today if possible. Please help me. This is the 2019 PSLE paper. Actual 2019 PSLE paper. Okay? Actual 2019 PSLE paper. But this question I changed a bit lah. Change a little bit only. We have about half an hour left for our session. For those asking. Ooh, D&D, your sister set for this paper, is it? I see. Thank you, Chill Dude. Wow, you are really very power. Really very power. Okay, friends. Thank you so much for all the likes. I'm seeing the numbers grow. Thanks a lot. Shall we move on to the next one? Okay, let's go. Question number 5 now. Double points again. Question number 5. Okay, question number 5, you read first. I'm going to give you a hint for it in a second, okay? Okay, for those of you who are doing this question, my hint for you is to simply draw a model, that's all. Okay, there must be some form of model cutting going on. Remember, the first person for today's live class will get a $10 popular voucher. You will know if you are first at the very end on your own screen. Your own Kahoot will tell you whether you are first or second or third. It will tell you your overall ranking. Okay, so try to solve by drawing a model first. Some of you trolling, giving the wrong answers already. Try to draw a model, and we are looking for girls in group B. Okay, girls in group B. Yes, don't cheat, guys. Try yourself. Try by yourselves. Instead of looking for answers and then typing it in, you try by yourself. Because who knows, the answers your friends are giving are not right. Who knows? By the way, you have a minute left. Roughly a minute left. Okay, how's it going so far? That's nice, Audi, that's nice. We have about 30 seconds left. By the way, guys, if you are already done with the question, can you please help me like the live and share it with everybody you know? Thank you. Oh, Suryati Saiful, that's nice. Okay, we are down to our last 3 questions after this. The correct answer is indeed 1/3. For those of you who got 1/3, wonderful job. So how did we get 1/3? It's not 1 out of 20, okay? It's 1/3. So how to get 1/3? Let's take a look. Why 1/3? Okay. Speedy Sable and Amazing Shark have now entered the leaderboard. Good job. And Red Lizard still up top, with Speedy Falcon still 3 points away. Speedy Falcon, let's try, okay? Try to get that 3 points to be at the top place, okay? For those of you who are wondering how come it's 1/3, let me show it to you. Now first, you have 2 units for A and 3 units for B. That's because 2/5 are in A, the rest in B. So that's 2 in A, 3 in B. Okay? So if you look at the thicker black boxes, the bar, 2 units is for A, the thick ones, and 3 units is for B. But later on for A, 2 units, I need to now change it into 4. So I need to double it. That's why I cut my model into 2 parts each. Okay? I need to double it because 1/4 are girls. So now out of 4 parts, 1 is girl. If I break down the model for A, I need to cut the model for B as well. Okay? And that will give me, instead of just now 2 and 3, right? Now double it, become 4 and 6. Okay? So with these 6 units of B, since I know that the total girls is 3 units, 1 is already in A, 2 must be in B. So 2 out of 6 to give us 1 out of 3. Okay? If you look at the question, I have color coded. For the A, the blue highlighted part, from 2 I need to double it to become 4. Whereas the total from 5, I need to double it to become 10. Okay? Okay? Alright. This is the standard PSLE question for those asking. Okay. All got it so far? This one not secondary, okay? This one primary, so no G1 or G2. This one is the standard PSLE math. Alright, okay, if you are clear here, the right side branching method is just an additional method for you to visualize also lah. But I would say that the best way to visualize is the model method here in this case, okay? Don't feel ashamed, it's okay, you've already graduated PSLE, don't worry about it. Okay? Thankfully, you already graduated PSLE, right? Okay, friends. Now, if you are clear, we are going to move on to question number 6 already. Before that, can you please do me a favor and spam the like button and share this live with many people. I'll give you 5 seconds to do that. And in the meantime, for those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Coach Shahira from MasterMaths. We are at question number 6 next from for the PSLE live class. We are doing the 2019 paper, 2019 PSLE paper, okay? Alright, if you are good, let's move on to the next question. Our light goal today is 50,000. 50,000. Ooh, Stanford University. Is there anybody from there? We are at 50. We are at 30,000 likes, but our like goal today is 50k, so let's try to aim for that, okay? Okay, let's go. Question 6 now. I'm very thirsty already. A grade 9 math is which level in the primary school or secondary school? Is that primary or secondary? I only teach primary level, which is all the way until 12 years old. Okay, let's not spam the answers, okay? Because maybe your answer is wrong. Who knows? Alright, this one appeared in the 2019 PSLE paper, paper 2, question 8, if I remember correctly. Paper 2, question 8. Okay, for those of you who are wondering how come some of you get the answer so fast, that's because we post the questions in our Telegram channel before the live class so that you have time to try. Okay? So if you want, you can also do that. Access the answers and the solutions via our Telegram channel. The link is right up there at the very top so that you can try the questions beforehand. The Telegram link is all the way at the top. All the way at the top. On top of question 6. Are you able to see that? I scared if I say then we will get banned. I don't know if it's such a thing. Okay. If you want a hint, suddenly my nose so itchy. Okay, if you want a hint, I will give you a hint here. Hint number 1 is to write out 1/4, 3/8, 1/3, all of this in ratio form. Then you can see some of the things that are repeated, make those things the same. Okay, you can see some of the things that are repeated for 1/3, 1/4, and 3/8 right in a ratio form. Okay, and then whatever that's repeated, make them the same. So once you write it in ratio form, it's a little bit like repeated identity already. Okay. You have about less than 2 minutes left. For those of you who have joined us and have followed us, thank you so much. We hope that our content and our live classes are beneficial for you guys. Thanks a lot for that. Okay. Thank you, account is dead. Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear. Hello, Hoppy Hopscotch. Hi. For those of you who just joined, hello. You have about a minute left. 1 minute left. This one appeared in paper 2, question 8, if I remember correctly. You can draw a model, no issues, but personally I would prefer ratio method because model got a lot of boxes to draw. Araf, of course it's a number. Is it really? Is it really? Me, chill dude, that's me. My CCA in JC was touch rugby, by the way. I saw your question, so I answered. Okay. Alright, you have 3, 2, 1 second left. Okay, the correct answer is indeed 96. For those of you who got 96, nice one. How to get 96? So let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, so once again, Red Lizard and everybody else on the leaderboard still up there. Wonderful job. Okay, for question number 6, I'm going to zoom it in for you. Okay, let me zoom it in. Okay, so now what I will do is to first rewrite the information that I know. 1/3 is black to white. So black total to white total 1:3. That's the very first ratio that I have written. And then after that, I have 1/4 of the black beads were used. So for black used is 1:4. So 1 is used, 4 is total. That means left must be 3, the balance. Whereas for white, 3 is used, 8 is total, balance must be 5. Okay? Then from here I see, oh, white total is repeated 3 and 8. So make it the same, which is 24. After I make it into 24, I realize black total will now become 8. And so I need to change the 4 at the bottom here to become 8 as well. Okay? So basically, you are just looking for repeated things. Black total, white total are both repeated. Make them the same. Once you make the units the same already, you can then find out the total left. Total left is 15 units plus 6 units, which is 21 units. 21 units is 63. 1 unit will be 3. And therefore, the total is 8 plus 24, which is 32 units. And that will give you 96. Okay? Alright, so what I have done here one more time is to write it as a ratio. Okay, to write it as a ratio form and then make the repeated items the same. Okay, does this question have anything to do with repeated identity? I would say yes. If you change it into ratio, you can see that black total at the top, black total at the bottom, they are repeated. White total at the top, white total at the bottom, also repeated. Okay? Alright, so I hope that answers your question. Okay, everybody? Alright, are we ready for the next one? Question number 7. Question 7, very, 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 very simple. Question 8 is the one that's not so simple. Okay, let's go on to question 7. The next one is type answer. You just have to type your value will do. Okay, type your value will do. Question 7. You have a rectangular piece of paper, 35 by 24.6 cm, and then you want to cut out squares of size 5 cm each. Okay? Sound very simple. Alright, we are at question 7 out of 8. I would really appreciate if you guys can help me share and like the live. Please help me reach our like goal today of 50,000 likes. Please help me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys are stuck here, right, can just draw out the paper. Draw out the paper, the rectangular paper. Draw out the squares inside. Okay, because the numbers are pretty small, still can draw. Still got time to draw. Okay, let's see. Guys, you guys can ignore the chat, okay? Just go and own self do can already. Can just ignore because we cannot control what people want to do, right? So we just ignore lah. Okay? If you don't want to see the answers, you just ignore, you just do yourself. No problem. Okay? And also sweets. Welcome. Okay, we are down to our final minute. This one is quite a straightforward question. Okay, you can draw it out as well. Hello, Retina. Okay. Alright, friends, 40 seconds left. Again, the hint here, you can just draw out. Draw out if you don't know how to solve. Draw out the paper, draw out the squares inside, then you can go and count already. Okay? Of course, you must make sure to consider the length of the paper and the breadth of the paper. 35 by 24.6. Okay? It's okay, Retina, no issues. The solutions will be posted after the session, okay? You have 13 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The correct answer is 28. Those of you who got 28, good job there. How to get 28? This is a very standard area optimization question. Very, very standard area optimization question. Okay? So how to get 28? Okay, Red Lizard still up top, nice one. Speedy Falcon also still second. And it seems like our leaderboard didn't change as well. Okay, so all you gotta do is actually just draw it out if you cannot visualize. So if it's 35 cm along the length, you can actually get 7 sets of 5, right? 7 sets. And then along the breadth, it's 24.6. So you can only get 4 sets of squares along the breadth with a balance of 4.6, which is not enough to make a square. Okay, so in total, it will be 7 along the length, 4 along the breadth. Total will be 7 times 4, 28. Okay? Alright? Okay. Very funny comment there. How do Malays go through Ramadan? I can't not eat for a few minutes. Well, it's all about the discipline, I guess. Yeah. Okay, friends, everybody understand here? Can follow, right? Okay, here comes our last question. Before that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me share this live and like this live so that we can at least reach 40k, because our like goal is actually 50,000, but I think it's a bit too far off now. And we are down to our last question already. So please help me reach at least 40k. Please. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who have been sharing the live, liking the live, and getting people to join, we really appreciate it as well. Thanks a lot. And we hope that you guys are learning along with us. And thank you for sharing your evening with us. We are down to the final question. Before I get you to type in the answers, I'm going to show you the question so that you have a head start first. And I will also give you some hints. This is one of the more challenging questions in throughout PSLE history. One of the more challenging ones. Okay? One of the more challenging ones. So let's take a look at question 8. So this is a number patterns question. They are asking you for the percentage of the total triangles that are grey in figure 250. And this is how the figure and the patterns look like. Okay, so you have figure 1, 2, 3, 4, and then later on, they give you a figure 5 without actually drawing out the figure for you. They give you the numbers. And then you have white triangles, grey triangles. Okay, the question is asking, what percentage of the total triangles are grey? Okay, so I have some hints for you up here. Some hints for you. You don't have to draw the whole thing out, trust. Okay, imagine you want to draw all the way until figure 250. Well, very tiring, you know. But you don't have to, alright? What you can do is focus on 3 things. Number 1, focus on the even figures. Because you realize, even and odd figures, they tend to repeat. Figure 2 and figure 3, the grey repeat. Figure 4 and figure 5, the grey repeat. So you focus on just the even ones because 250 is an even figure. Okay, so figure 250 is an even figure. Hang on, we are not done with going to the next slide. Next slide, you can put in your answer. Give us a second, okay? So again, focus on the even figures because the grays are repeated. Alright, and then focus on the total because you want to find what percentage of the total. So you need the total, okay? And then later on, point number 3 is to compare the gray and the white in the even figures. Alright, this is 2019 PSLE paper, last question, last part. There's actually 3 parts to this question. I have consolidated it into just one question. Okay, so if you are ready, I will go on to start the next slide for you guys to type in your answers. Again, the 3 things for you to focus on: even figures, find the total, compare the gray and the white for the even figures. Okay? Alright, double points here. Let's see. Try not to type your answer in the chat, okay? See if you guys are able to solve it. Remember your percentage symbol, by the way. No percentage symbol, you won't get it right. Remember your percent symbol, okay? Percent symbol. Alright. Remember your percent symbol. You must have percent symbol, then you can get it right. No percent symbol, cannot get it right. Okay, so again, 3 things to focus on. Number 1, the total triangles. Find that. Number 2, focus on the even figures. Number 3, focus on the comparison between gray and white for the even figures. Okay? I can tell you so far, whatever answers that have been typed out is not correct. Try again, okay? Try again. At least I can tell you that much. So don't worry, Audi, you can just try some. Okay, no correct answer so far. Okay. Karen, don't forget to finish reading the question. Your answer, that number seems familiar, but that's not the correct answer. Okay? Try again, people. 3 things, focus on the total, focus on the even figures, and focus on the comparison between gray and white. Okay? Try to copy paste percent symbol from Google, can, because if you don't put percent symbol, you cannot get the correct answer. Too long already lah, darling. Too long already. Okay. This is a very interesting question actually. Not very tough in terms of workings, but very tough in terms of thinking. One of the more viral questions. You have 1.5 minutes left. Okay, I can tell you guys it's definitely less than 100% lah. Definitely less than 100. Because your total is already 100%. Gray cannot be everything, right? Cannot be more than the total also. Okay? The clue I give you already, three clues I give you already. Find the total, number 1. Focus on the even figures, number 2. Compare the gray and the white in the even figures, that's number 3. 3 hints I give you already. Thank you, nobody. Yeah, it's okay to get it wrong. It's okay. Alright, final 30 seconds. I give you another hint, okay? The answer is not a hint, but more of like a just something that I can give you, okay? The answer is more than half. The answer is more than half. More than 50%. Audi, that's right. Okay, the correct answer is actually 50.2. Slightly more than half only. 50.2%. How to get 50.2? So many of you got 75. Don't know how you got 75 actually. But it is not 75. It is 50.2%. Only 2 people wrote the correct answer here. Those 2 are smart. How? Let's see the correct answer, okay? Now, I want you guys to take a look at the observation I have written down here. I'm going to zoom in and then later I zoom out to help you see. Yeah? So the total triangles, right, is actually the square of the figure number. Show you. The total triangle, if you include a total row, 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 6 plus 3 is 9. 6 plus 10 is 16. 15 plus 10 is 25. These are all square numbers. It's 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, 7 square. So the very first thing to find the total, if I got figure 250, it will be 250 times 250. 250 squared. Okay? And that will give you 62500. That is the total. That is observation number 1. Okay? Observation number 1, the total is actually the square of the figure number. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. So 250, total will be 250 squared. Okay? Observation number 2, since this is an even figure, we focus on the even ones first. Then we realize, hey, grey got more, there's more grey. Okay? So observation number 2, there is more grey than white triangle. Okay? Observation number 2, in even figures, there's more grey than white triangle. Okay? Observation number 3. If you take a look at the grey versus the white, 3 minus 1, answer 2. 2 is what? 2 is the figure number. 10 minus 6, answer 4. Hey, 4 is what? 4 is the figure number. So, the difference between the grey and the white triangles is equal to the figure number. Therefore, with these 3 observations, you know that for figure 250, I can draw a model. The grey one will be longer than the white one. There are more grey than white in an even figure. Okay, figure 250. The total will be 250 times 250. Okay, yep, we are ending soon, don't worry. 250 times 250. Okay, and the difference between the grey and white is exactly the figure number 250. Okay, good job to you, Audi. Alright, so with that, you can use this model to help you find the grey one. 62500. You add 250, divide by 2, or minus 250, divide by 2, and then add back the 250, find the grey, and then the total is 62500. Change into percentage. You will get 50.2%. Okay? So most important takeaways is the observations at the side. 3 things. Number 1, the total. The total is the square of figure number. There are more grey than white triangles in even figures. And number 3, the difference between the grey and the white triangles in the even figures are your figure number. Okay? So these are the 3 things to take note of. Alright? Okay. Everybody good? Alright, with that, you like that ringtone. Actually, sorry, that one is not a ringtone. It's from the laptop itself. Because they wanted to end my life right now. And then I got a shock. I don't have a ringtone. I'm just using a regular iPhone. Just a regular iPhone. No ringtone. Because my phone is always on vibration. Okay? Alright, so with that, once again, if you would like to get your hands, it's okay if you never get 50k, it's fine. If you would like to get your hands on our worksheet and solutions, please go on to our Telegram channel. The link is literally right up there on top of solution to question 8. Okay, on top of that, you can see our Telegram channel. And if you would like to know who's on the leaderboard, I'm going to show it to you in a second, alright? If you want to win $10 popular voucher today, you never win, you want to win tomorrow, do join us for Primary 5, not PSLE, Primary 5 live class, same timing, 6 p.m. Okay? Who is Abu Asia? Who is Abu Asia? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, so for the winner, if you are the winner, if you think you are a winner, take a screenshot of later on your own phone, your own phone's podium ranking. Okay, your own phone will tell you whether you're first place, second place, third place, 34th place, 35th place, whatever it is. Just take a screenshot. Once you take a screenshot already, you can key in your details at this link. Okay, so you might want to take a screenshot here for the link. If you're okay, one last thing to share with you before I show you the leaderboard. Please do join our free trial. Okay, if you are not yet a MasterMaths student, you can always join a free trial. If you are a MasterMaths student, you can refer someone to stand a chance to get some vouchers. Okay. Alright, people. Alright, if you are clear, I have to end the live really soon because quite a number of you guys are fasting and you want to leave as well, right? So with that, let me show you the leaderboard. Okay, the podium ranking. The first place is Speedy Falcon. Red Lizard managed to score all the way until the last question only. Oh dear. But Speedy Falcon, good job to you. Speedy Falcon, take a screenshot of your own worksheet, not my screen here, your own screen on your own phone. Take a screenshot of that and send us your details, okay? Alright, if you have no questions, people, I am going to end the live here. Please do come on to our channel tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the P5 live class, okay, to stand a chance to win another $10 popular voucher. Alright, and I think somebody is asking me for question 7 and 8. Sure, I can stay for you, no worries. So you might want to stay behind as well, okay? If you have no questions, that's all from me today. Thank you very much, everyone. I will see you guys again next week, okay? If you have questions, you can stay behind and ask me, no issues. Alright, so for question number 7. Question number 7, Sri Hari. Well, I want to cut squares from a rectangular paper. So this is my rectangular paper. Okay, if I want to cut squares of 5 cm each, thank you, bye. If I want to cut squares of 5 cm each along the length, 5, 5, 5, total got 35 cm, right? So that will be 35 divided by 5. I can get 7 squares along the length. Okay, along the breadth, I can only get 5, 10, 15, 20. The balance 4.6 cm, too short to make a side of the square. So this will all be like the leftover paper. Bye Putri, bye Brownie. Okay, this will be leftover paper. I cannot do anything to it. So how many squares can I get? It will be as such. Okay. Question 6. Okay, here. Alright, so 1/3 is basically 1 is your black, 3 is your white. So 1 is to 3. This is the first thing that I will write down what the question gave me. Second thing I will write down 1 is to 4. 1 is black used, 4 is black total. Okay. And then third thing I will write down, hi May. Third thing I will write down is 3 out of 8. White used is 3, white total is 8. So I will write down these 3 things only. 1, 2, 3. Because that is what the question gave us. Okay. Then from there, I realized, hey, white total is 3, white total is 8. They are the same thing. Cannot be different numbers. So we make the units the same. Repeated identity, right? Make the units the same. Change the 3 and 8 to both be 24, 24. So when I change this to 24, I times 8. Here we'll get 8. Here everything times 3, I will get 9 is to 24. White left will be 15. Okay? And then I realized, oh, now white total 24, white total 24, perfect, they are the same. But then black total now becomes 8, but black total is only 4. So what must I do? I need to multiply this by 2 to also give the same number 8. Because they are referring to the same black pieces, black bits. Okay? So it will be 8 units. And therefore, if you multiply by 2 throughout, black left is 6. So focus on the left. There are 63 bits left. 15 units and 6 units make up your 63. So 21 units is 63. 1 unit is 3. Total at first is 8 plus 24. Okay? Alright, Sri Hari, I hope that answers your question. Okay, now let's move on to number 8. Okay, let's move on to number 8. For those of you who just joined, Thanks for still being around. We have actually already ended and I'm only repeating some of the questions to some people who are asking. If you would like to join our live class again, you can join us next week for PSLE, same time, Tuesday 6 p.m. or for primary 5, tomorrow 5 p.m. Not 5 p.m, sorry, 6 p.m. Tomorrow 6 p.m, okay? Alright, question number 8, Srihari, let's take a look. Okay, so they want the percentage of the total triangles that are grey. So I first need to look for total. If I look for total, 1 plus 0, 1, 1 plus 3, 4, 6 plus 3, 9, 6 plus 10, 16, 15 plus 10, 25. Okay, now what does this mean? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. You must memorize these kinds of numbers for PSLE. These are your square numbers. Okay, square numbers means 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5. Okay, that's the pattern. 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5. That will give you your total. So if I got figure number 2, total will be 2 times 2. Figure number 4, total will be 4 times 4. Figure 5, total 5 times 5. If I have... You guys can leave already, guys. You guys can leave already. No need to have break. Guys, go and leave and have your breakfast already, okay? No need to stay around. I'm just explaining for Srihari, okay? Thanks a lot for that. Okay, so anyway, repeating. Srihari, I hope you're still around. So if I got total in figure 250, that will be 250 times 250. That's the total. Okay, that's the total. So that is the very first thing. I need to find the total because they say what percentage of total. So I figure out the total, then I realize, hey, these are square numbers, which means if I got figure 250, I just square it. 250 times 250 to give me my total. Okay? So that is my denominator already. Total settled. Now I only need to find out how many is grey. So how to find grey? Now I realized that in even figures, why I focus on even figure, 250 is an even number, first and foremost. And then I realized even and odd, grey is repeated. Even and odd, grey is repeated. So no point I look at all the odd ones if I can just focus on the even ones. Okay? Focus on the even ones will do. Because even and odd is like a repeat for the grey. So I just focus on the even figures, then I realize, hey, 3, 10, there's definitely more than the white. Definitely more than the white. You focus on the diagram, grey got more than white. So that is second observation. There's more grey than white triangles. Okay? So for the even figures, figure 250, my grey one must be longer than my white one. But longer by how much? It's okay, Kimi. See you next week, okay? Longer by how much? No problem. Let's take a look. I realized, hey, 3 versus 1. What's the difference? The difference is 2. Where did I see 2? 2 is the figure number. 10 versus 6. What's the difference? The difference is 4. Where did I see 4? 4 is the figure number. So if I have longer for grey than white, more grey than white, what is the difference? The difference must be the figure number 250. Okay? So now that you have the total, you have the difference, you can find out how much is this boxes. You can take 62500 minus 250, divide by 2 already, then add back the 250 to get grey, or 62500 plus 250, the whole thing divide by 2. That will give you the grey. Grey out of total times 100%, you will get 50.2%. Okay? Wow. That's a lot of talking. Do you understand so far, Srihari? I hope you are still around. Can you type in for me into the chat, please? If you are still around. Okay? If the rest of you, yes, thank you. That's great, Sriyati. No worries, no worries. Anytime for you guys, okay? If you have no questions, I think now's a good time for you guys who are still fasting to prepare for your breakfast. I'm also going to take my leave now. If you have no questions, that's all for you. From me, I will see you guys again next week. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye, May. Thank you. You too. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Haven't yet. Bye. You too, Audi. Bye-bye. Peace.